The FF for the Amateur League requires this extremely black DC5? Is it? DC5? NOT Integra, which is known as the Acura RSX. Because, of course it is. We're not gonna be doing this yet because we need a German touring car, and we don't have one yet. So we're going straight for the FF, and we've got Deep Forest, Rome Circuit, and Apricot Hill in reverse. Those two are in reverse. This one just isn't. Go on, then. There we are. As usual. With every single new car I drive, I must do this. As with every other, well, nearly every, half of all the events, it's 5 laps with tyre wear. I don't know if I've done this badly because I may have overpowered it a little, but things seem to be okay so far. Evening Rocket Socks. Yeah, easy now. There we are. How you doing tonight anyway? DC2 is my favourite Integra. I think this is a DC5. I'm not actually sure. It looks like a DC5. I'm being kept up by a freaking FTO. I wonder if I could make a race variant for this and use it for the Japanese GT. That would be great if I could ever do that. We're good, playing the best racing game ever to exist. Wonder what's last. Also, is that the Del Sol that's last? I'm not sure. Oh yeah. This is a DC4. Kinda looks like a DC4. I think the DC5 was a slightly facelifted model of this. But then again, what do I know? I'm not an Integra enthusiast. All my tyres is going yellow already. I should have really put harder tyres on, should I? I put medium hards on this because I wanted to be cool. What car should I use today? The Nitrox XLI, maybe? God. Oh yeah, that's steering. I've got to be so careful with my tires. Come on, steer. Come on. May lose grip on the last lap. Don't you know who I am? The 126. Somehow this thing has a sip gear. Oh no, I've got on the grass. You five are torturing me. Go and pit. Oi, that was close. Oh, yep, my front right is about to die. Slightly turning orange. Come on, mighty Acura. You've got one lap to go. Just survive on these tyres. On 26.9. Last lap. It stayed very uniform. This race has been very uniform. That wasn't oh! Come on, go, 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 go. It's behind me. It's 555 behind me. Is that even a phone number? Just 555 behind me. Well, it's official. I can't accelerate fast enough to get away from the FTO. It means that's going to be a thorn in my arse for the next two races. And one of them's Rome, where the FTO just dominates. 555 behind you. How may I help you? Yeah, who the fuck's this guy behind me? Anyway, that's a win. Oh, it was the Del Sol that was last. Half of them are friggin' Hondas. Well, this and the Acura. We can go save that. Need to save replays. Save. I've got plenty of space on this freaking memory cards, 64 megabytes worth. That would be my microphone being hit by my cup, which is full of nice tea. Anyway, Rome Circuit. Come on. It's literally the same lineup. Sometimes you find that I think it's a Beetle Cup car. Oh, Honda's getting a bit angry about the FTO taking first place. Using 8 megabyte when you're using 64. I think you can get like 256 megabyte ones, like modified ones. They're non-standard, but I think there is some. If I can look. Which of course I can't, because I am in the middle of a race. And who the hell looks for a memory card in the middle of a race? Excuse me. Just grind him to a halt, why not? Yeah, there's 128 megabyte ones. Just curious. I'm just curious if there's any 256 meg ones. You can tell this race is going to be much longer than it should be. Oh yeah. A random garbage sale. What was it, like $2? You should. GT3 is one of the greatest racing games ever made. This sold more copies than any Gran Turismo ever. That includes the newer ones. That is Ann Wall. Also, I need to turn off this bloody night mode. Actually, no, I think I'll keep the night mode on for now. Because I would love sleep. I would like to not be kept up by light. Well, I normally buy warm light so I can actually sleep. Or Swedish krona. Interesting. That's about 15 quid. Isn't too bad, considering how much space it has. I think when they were brand new, they were about £45. And even then, they were only like a tad more expensive than even the biggest official Sony licensed cards. They misunderstood its value. Yeah, pretty badly. You'd think so, HB, but it's not. That accolade goes to San Andreas. That sold 20 million on the PlayStation 2. Gran Turismo 3 sold, I think it was about 15 million. Go, Acura, go. How black it is. It probably sucks. It probably sucks in all light around it. We need to learn to brake later. That's a wall. Yeah, I know. So was Science Scope. No, it was a lot. I think it was a launch title. I'm not sure. I know that when it came out, there was like a bundle for Science Scope, and my dad was a really big fan of that. In fact, he was a really big fan of Konami. Like he played a lot of Metal Gear Solid. He played a lot of Silent Hill. But he also played a bit of Resident Evil, which is, I know, not Konami. And my father was a big game head in the day. He just doesn't have the time anymore. Well, I remember him playing Resident Evil 0 for GameCube. RC came out in December 2000. Whoa, that dive by the FTO. Come on, you can survive this last lap. Want to know something else about the PS2? Greatest selling games console in history, and lasted an incredible 13 years. In production, mind you. It sold 155 million units. It remains the best-selling console of all time. Yep, 158 million. Okay, I was a bit off. I was a bit off, okay? Yeah, I like the Mitsubishi FTO. Shame they're modded by frat boys over here. Speaking of, let's get a little bit of an image. No. That wasn't meant to happen. Look at the FTO in its glory. Oh yeah. That's thumbnail created. Now for Apricot Hill. Everyone's favorite death trap in reverse. Also, I'm going to recline my chair. Don't worry, Torrent, I'm a nerd. So am I. Reminds me of The Simpsons. I'm a nerd. So am I. Oh, look, there's an alpha in this. The lineup did change after all. I wonder if it breaks down at the start. It hasn't broken down at the start, so that's a good start for the alpha there. I've bumped into him. The left tyre is starting to warm up. We'd like the FTO to move out of the damn way. Professional English speaker here. Please don't try it. It's the world's hardest language to understand. That is called the grass, mate. The tyres are barely warm. Go Acura. Actually, what's his top speed around here? I've got up to 200 Ks at Deep Forest. It barely climbs up the hill, doing pretty much the same speed that it did at Deep Forest. Meanwhile, there goes the FTO in all of the AI. There we are, that was lovely. Underneath the, was that the Dunlop? Yeah, Dunlop. Oh, if only this was a real track. Lovely jubbly through there. This car likes to slide despite being front wheel drive. I'm going to the gravel. Oh, what's that lap time going to be? It's going to be about a 1:38. Yes, I was right. It's caught up. Man, that suspension upgrade really has done something to the car. It actually handles. Well, I think it has something to do with the fact that this is the Type S model, which had upgraded suspension anyway. Look at them. They're a friggin' line. Irritating. Remember to brake just slightly, otherwise you'll go into the gravel. You'll lose time. But you can't lose. Come on, Acura. Oh, that's beautiful. Just 2 laps to go, and even with a slightly knackered offside left, it still handles beautifully. around the big, long, sweeping right hand, which gets tighter in the middle. Go now. Oh yeah. Let's play No, not Minecraft, thank you. We'll never play Minecraft. No, hell no! No thanks. I will not play Minecraft. Adrian Remain, how you doing, fella? Final lap. What will we win from this? I think it was a Lupo Cup car. I actually remember. You all good? That's all good. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Pretty relaxed. Now that I've got 3 days off from work. Biggest hardcore game of the millennium. But what about Fortnite? Yeah, easy. Yeah, as you can see, my my offside left's a bit knackered now. Doesn't want to turn anymore. I've got 4 shades of colour on my freaking fire chart. I've got orange, slight orange, yellow, and green. Now that very orange is turning into a very red. Has no more grip to offer. Oh, if only you... Fortnite is everything but hardcore. I've said more hardcore friggin' babies games. Well, actually, Fortnite has become a babies game. I stopped playing it once it got into, like... I don't know... parent blaming things on it. Status. Look at the alpha. Never be a true petrolhead without owning an alpha. That is a Tom Celica. No, not Tom Celica. It's a TRD Celica. Why did I think it was Tom's? I'm an idiot.